Your defensive lineman. Fire away with whatever questions you have.
Kevin, how big is this game right here? How important is it to get the win this week?
To me and to our team, it's our biggest game of the season. It's a must-win. Coach has been talking about it all week. It's a must-win for us to get in contention for the MAC championship and get a win on the eastern side of the division. It's a big win. I mean, it'll be a big game.
Kevin, being on a 3-game losing streak, it seems like it also would be a big game to kind of right the ship, get that winning atmosphere and all those things. And will you just talk about the value of ending the losing streak, getting a win, and just kind of getting?
Yeah, we definitely need a win to stop this losing streak that we're on. And I think we're on the path of doing that. We're practicing like a winning team. Like our practices have changed. We're not down. Like we were down the day after we lost to Toledo in prior 2 games, but we're coming out every day. We're working hard, and we know that this is a must win. And like the team knows what we have to do to win on Saturday.
Did you have to talk to guys or get them back to that atmosphere, or was this something the group picked up on its own?
We didn't have to, but a couple of our seniors talked to the team, let the young guys know, like, hey, this is a must win for us. You know. They already knew they're a mature group of guys, but we just want to reiterate that this is a must-win for us, and it's a big game for our program and for the season.
Do you feel like the team is right there knocking at the door to win these games as far as against the top competition?
Yeah, I mean, last game it was a close game for the most part to the fourth quarter and a couple of big plays, but I feel like if we can play a 60-minute game and no big plays and just execute like we can, we can do good things here. Great things.
Talking about Temple's offense, I mean, you guys have been defensively West Virginia, Western, Toledo, and now you're coming against a group that has 5 experienced linemen. They pack it in and try to run the ball. From watching on film, how would you rate Temple's offense to the ones you've seen over the last 3 weeks?
They're a good offense. Temple has a good offense. Like you said, they like to pound the ball, like to run the ball. They're not like a West Virginia or other spread offenses that we've seen in the past. But they're a good offensive line. They're a good offense. That's why they're, I believe, 6-2. I believe that's why they're a pretty good team. But we just have to come out and play our game. We know it's going to be a downhill, like a hard fighting game, pounding the ball, run game. So we know what we have to do.
How does it feel each week, though, to see going up against such veteran lines? I mean, you're a fifth-year senior yourself, but you're seeing guys that you may have seen now for 3 or 4 years in a row. Does it help in familiarity to prepare for what they may be doing on the line?
It definitely does. It definitely does. And like the film helps, but knowing the guy you're going up against, talking to them, whether it be Facebook or during the game, after the game, you build kind of a relationship in the past couple of years, but knowing what they do, knowing what they're good at, knowing what they're bad at, you can tell that to other guys on the line or tell it to the team, how they can exploit them. But I mean, it's kind of fun going up against somebody you've been going up for 2 or 3 years.
So you're talking to these guys / friends with them on Facebook?
I mean, not friends, but you know, you have words before the game, after the game, like they know you know them, they know of you. You know, you're not like best friends or anything. Like
well, right, but I mean, you know, friends on Facebook.
When I had a Facebook,
oh, okay.
I was friends with a couple of guys. I don't have a Facebook anymore, but I was friends with a couple of guys throughout the conference that knew of me and I knew them. Yeah.
Did you just have too many conference Facebook friends? That's why you don't have Facebook
anymore?
No,
that's not why I deleted it. Just decided to delete it.
Anything else for Kevin?
Yeah, I do. Kevin, I mean, we know Temple runs the ball. You know it. They know that you guys have struggled against the run the last couple of weeks. You guys know it. When you talk about dealing with being the team that's struggling to stop the run against a team that loves the run.
Well, like you said, we're aware that we're not, well, the past games have shown that missed tackles and other things, that we're not as good as a run. We have a perception around the league of not being good at the run. And Temple, like you said, is a great running offense, but the onus, as my coach like to say, the onus was on the D line for in our front seven this week in practice of getting our pads low and coming off the ball and wrapping up, and we know what we have to do to stop the run. And we know if we play our game and play how we're capable of playing, that this will be a good game for us.
Does it become mental at this point that we struggled this week, that week, the week before, and we know they're good, or is it still in the physical for you guys?
I don't think it's mental for us. I think, like I said, we know what we're capable of doing. We know what our front seven is capable of doing, our defense is capable of doing. So we know that if we get ourselves together, like work hard and do what we have to do, we know we can pretty much compete and stop anybody.
You set? Thanks, Kevin.